Hey traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room, and in this video presentation that we're posting on our YouTube channel, I'm going to show you a signal we open the room with and have members that I know personally have taken thousands of these signals down through the years. I'm going to show you how we roll in a Stock Index Trading Room. This will be one signal, and I'm going to show you a couple of variations, one indicator for one, two indicators for the other. If you've never read this, please read this at this time and come back and join us. Now, this is so simple that I don't need text to support this. And this is our room chart. I just want to show you, this is what we normally use in the room if you've seen this chart. And what I'm going to teach this today with is, let me roll over to our first one, is this chart. Okay, this chart. And what we're doing, you would call this an EMA, and you would be partially right. There's a lot more to it than that. The biggest advantage that we have in our room over the market is our super smart Rincos and how Rob has constructed those and changed the way this reads down through the year, 30 years in trading, World Cup trading champion, master trader, master coder, master system developer, to read order flow, and price follows order flow 90+% of the time. So if we're reading order flow with our price bars, and we are, and this order flow read is fed through into all of our indicators from our super smart Rincos, which it is, then every indicator we have reads order flow and helps us get in front of price. Okay, so in the future we'll show more about trap trader oscillator. We'll show other variations of how to set up trap trader oscillator, but I wanted to start this, so I'm going to do these for a while. We'll post these on our YouTube channel, so please subscribe to our channel, so when we put these videos out, you'll get a notice and you can go review them at your easy. So I opened the room with this signal 6.5 years ago, and again, we've had members that I know trade it. They show me their trade results. And if you view this as just a simple EMA, a simple colored moving average, and this is just a range, you know, we go 4 ticks or 8 ticks, we print, you won't be able to get your head wrapped around what this simple pattern does. You won't be able to get your head wrapped around it, okay? But all we do is we look for a green reversal bar that's printed below a cyan colored smart price band. Opposite for a sell, we would look for a red bar above the red line. Now, we didn't have many sells on Friday, but we had a few. And so we can just expand this. Here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. And you might want to use other factors to get, if you need to trade more than this, there's a sell, there's a sell, there's a sell that didn't work. Okay, this will happen occasionally. We'll get continuation signals at the end of something. There's one that, and I'll show you about our stops that we use. Yeah, that's enough below that most people that trade this would trade that. That one certainly is a clear signal. There's a nice sell. There's a nice sell. So this is the way I teach traders that have never traded, beginning traders, to start their trading career. It's just the easiest signal that we have to see. You know, can you find a blue, I call this a snake for people that have never traded. Can you find a blue snake? Yep. Can you find a green bar? Yep. Okay. What we do with that, and I'm gonna pull up how we don't guess at our trading future in the stock index trading room. This is Smart Trade Marcus. This was actually developed by a professional coder and a good friend of mine, member in our room. And this matches the Super Dom and Ninja. You know, you can take 3 orders there, you can trail it, you can put break even, you can do all kinds of things. And Chris designed this over many months of work to mirror that. And so what we're going to do here is I'm going to start. I've got another variation of this I'm going to share with you. I'm going to go ahead and show you the week. Now I have the first 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday loaded, and it shows our net gross drawdown, number of trades, percent win, average trade, average win, average loss, et cetera, all of the factors that you would need to trade like a pro. We don't have Friday on here. So what I'm going to do, again, I'll show you how we do this. And I want you to look, let's just simply look at the number of trades. Okay, we have 23 individual wins. And so we come in here and we click on buy and we click on this. And what this says is, you can see I was studying let me sort this out. I was studying something else for our members. Above and below, green bar below cyan line. And you can see we went from 23 to 24. We had 24 winners for 1 point. Now, we'll show you how we expand that in a minute. So what we're going to do is every time we get a green bar below a cyan line, we're going to do that. And this one is, I'll go ahead and show you because some of y'all are skeptical. You can see we've got 5-point pullback here. And yeah, it's starting to wiggle it a little bit. And here's another buy. And we don't have anything there, nothing here. Now in the room, this is our favorite reversal signal. And I had identified that we were headed down just as an extended fifth for the people that know Elliott Wave. We're going to come down and test this, and then we're going to go back up and take that out. And we talked about that in the room, and the market came down to the tick that we called, and it went back up and took that out. So just another feature of being in the room. Now, let me show you this, okay? That one was 14 ticks against. Okay. And what kind of stop have we tested to be the most profitable? 15 ticks. So I just point that out for your pleasure. We've studied thousands of these bars and entries and stops, and I'll show you a couple of things about stops. So here we have, oh, not quite. Order flow is weakening. I don't want to be in a market with weak order flow. That's just me. We have another buy here. We have a sell there. We have another sell here. That's probably, I would trade that. I'm not going to put that in. Whenever I have anything in question, I don't include it. If it wins, I do include it if it loses. Because when I share this with you, I want it to be a representation of, I want to under-promise and over-deliver. I want our system to under-promise and over-deliver. So anyway, you can see we had a very good week. And this number is a little high. This number normally is around 94. It's a little high. If we expand this and let's say, let's trade for 2 points or handles, if you prefer, versus 1, and we can see, wow, there's not enough difference. We have 1 trade that went 1 and didn't go 2. So I don't have to tell you what to do with that. You're smart people. And we'll go to 5. And, here we have whatever you decide, hey, I want to scalp for 1, scalp for 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 5. We don't suggest trading this way. I do this way because we have people that are nervous after a point. All right, that's cool. That are nervous after 2 points. There you go. Would rather hold something for a while. Okay. Would rather go ahead and hold something for a while. And I'm going to share something with you that I discovered that sort of caught me by surprise, but I've adjusted what I was doing. Let's look at this. Let's look. We've got 68% win, 15 tick stop, 20 tick profit, super edge, 370% likely to profit every time it prints. What does that mean? All of these entries, it doesn't matter wins, lose, or draws, there's a 317% probability for this week that we would have been profitable. Now, a disclaimer about signals, you can see these, you can see the week, month, year. Some of our members have been trading this for 6 years. And they may never win again. We may never have another one of these that win again. We may never have one that loses. We don't know. But our thinking is these numbers that we've tracked over probably tens of thousands of these entries now over the past 6.5 years. These are the numbers we experience on an ongoing basis. So here's what I want to show you. I always work this around. So I moved this, I moved it up and moved it down. I moved it down to 4 points, and let's look at 32, 42. So we pick up, another cool 1,000 for the week by understanding, this signal might not have the legs that other signals have. I'm going to show you one in a minute that does. So anyway, this is above and below. Let's go back, and now that we have the weekend, let's go back and look at the full week. And you can see we had our members that traded us had a really good week, And I've got quite a few members that trade this and maybe another signal or two, but really, really love this signal. Okay. So now I want to share with you another version of this, and we're going to add what we call a rocket or a delta bar trader trap onto the signal, and we'll talk about why someone might or might not want to do that. Now, let me explain this for just a second. These pressure bars or delta bars are reading the amount of relative ratio-based buying and selling within a bar. And one of the things you'll notice, and the big advantage that we have in the room, is when you get a lot of selling that goes against order flow's up in a breakout fashion. These people that are selling are trapped and are going to get squeezed out. These people that are selling here in this bar are going to get trapped and get squeezed out. These people and these people, all of these sellers in here are going to get squeezed out. And we know that 90+% of the time. So what we're going to do is we're going to add any red delta bar that sticks below a green reversal dot indication is a rocket. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this green bar below our cyan line that has a rocket associated with it, and super highly qualified signal. Not going to be as many, obviously, but we'll show you the results. Now, this is a rocket also. This is a stronger trapping situation than this. Trap trader oscillators reading order flow in a very, very, very strong continuation up here. And all of these people are selling, and we know they're on the wrong side of the market. Now, you can use this for a lot of you can use it for that. There are a lot of ways that you can use this. So, but I'm going to show you this one signal that we get a green below with a rocket, or a red above with a rocket. Now we got this red above and we don't have the rocket, so we don't mark that. I call it, people go, why do you call it a rocket? I'll be honest with you. When I saw that, it just looked like a rocket getting ready to take off. You know, it's like jet fuel, ready for the market to take off. Nothing here. Oh, we have one there that didn't work. 3 points, but that's not. We had another one here, above and below with a rocket. Here we have a situation that turned into our famous weak Batman that just is an unbelievable. Let me save that for later. We had a red bar above a red line here. Nope. Red bar above a red line here with a rocket. Yes. So there's our entry. You can see, you know, all of this sort of tried to change smart price band, but it couldn't. And it realized what? That we're going to go down and take some of these lows out over here, which is what the market does. Here we have one that, ooh, it was close, but not quite. Here's the one I didn't mark. You could mark that. I would misrepresent what we do. It is almost above. You can decide how you want to trade that. So let's go and let's look now at this, and you'll see some pretty solid numbers for the week. This is for the week. Okay. The first trade won all week. It may never happen again. It may always be this way. We don't know. But we traded for 1 point, 100%, 2 points, 100%, 4 points, our handles, if you like. 89%. Our profit factor is almost infinite. There's a lot of profit with each trade. You can move this around. If you move that up, you'll make more money. If you move it down, you'll make less money over a long period of time, but we're just going to leave it here, and I'm going to cut this off here. So what we have are 2 signals. We have just a simple, for the people that like to trade a lot, above and below, just a green bar, red bar here. We didn't have a rocket here. A red bar above a red line, okay? For the people that are looking for something maybe that they want to leverage, you know, we're looking for super high win percentages. A lot fewer trades, you know, a lot fewer trades, because this is, you know, this is highly qualified. So anyway, there's the first simple super signal that we use in a stock index trading room. If you have questions, shoot me an email, please. If you want to come and join us, take advantage of this. stockindextradingroom.com. This is above and below, with or without a rocket, however you want to trade it. On behalf of Rob Mitchell, World Cup Trading Champion, all our world-class members that are having a ball in the room, this is Steve, hoping that you are reaching your trading goals, and we'd look forward to seeing you in the room if that's the decision you make.